Okay, ready?
Sure.
3. Oh, sorry.
What's up, guys? I'm Christian,
I'm Carlos.
and this is the Unexpert Analysis episode
16, and we are back, guys. Sorry for the unexpected
delay, I guess?
Yeah.
In between episodes.
Yeah.
But we're back. We're back with the thriller. Back with a good one.
Yeah.
One of the last blockbusters of the year, I would say, besides Justice League. One that we definitely been waiting for, and that is
Thor Ragnorak.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't know what Ragnarok is, but it's like the destruction of all worlds, or it's
the end
pretty much
of what is his planet name?
Asgard.
I was gonna say Astrid.
Asgard.
Close.
Asgard.
Close enough. I'll take it. So we're gonna start off with talking about the budget, like always.
The budget was at $180 million.
It's huge.
Yeah, and so far it's made $502.3 million.
We're in the profits, boys.
Yeah, that's pretty great for not for a Marvel movie. A Marvel movie honestly expects this kind of feedback and gross.
They're just on par.
Yeah,
they're on track.
And then Rotten Tomatoes
is at a 93%. It came in at 198. It was certified at 98%. And usually when they're certified, you don't see them drop too much.
Yeah.
But it did drop in the last week to 93%, which is still great. But it is not now, unfortunately, the highest rated Marvel film.
And I was kind of upset when it dropped because I wanted it to be the highest rated, because this film is so action-packed, so hilarious.
And unexpected.
And yeah, exactly. And we did have high expectations, but we're like, okay, it can be disappointing. But right when we saw the reviews, which we don't like to read the reviews, we heard right out the gate, like, this is gonna be a great film.
Right.
So right when we saw it, it was just like, wow.
I think the only reason we expected it to be great was because it's a Marvel film.
Yeah.
Marvel films just continuously keep raising the bar. So it's like, okay, I know they're going to bring it. We know what the Hulk is going to be. We know they have a great cast with Kate Blanchett joining the cast, which I never thought an actor of that prestige would join the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But it just shows you what they're capable of now under Disney.
What's also funny is because, I've never been a big Thor fan. I like Thor. He's cool in the Avengers. But I've never gone out of my way to go see a Thor movie.
Great acting choice with Hemsworth,
but it's just like the only reason probably that brought me to the film was Hulk. I
think that's what everyone went for. They're like, oh crap, we actually get to see Hulk in a film other than Avengers.
Yeah. So
it's gonna be really cool. And he was in Revengers. That is a little pun from the movie if you've seen it.
So let's talk about the director.
We can. Yes, please.
Taika Waititi, if I'm saying it right. Sorry if I'm
butchering that.
Yeah.
A lot. But we believe he is a Kiwi from New Zealand. And he did an awesome job both directing behind the camera and in front of the camera. Talk about that a little bit. Cool.
Taika Waititi, I believe. He obviously directed the film. He's not very known for many films. I think he's directed like horror comedies.
Which is awesome because they brought him unknown.
Which we've talked about in previous videos, which we've talked about in previous videos. You bring these low-rated directors who have not had these big budget films, and they do a phenomenal job directing. And I think he's wrote a little bit of this film, and he's in it too. So you have these talented directors, and Marvel's giving them the shot to hey, you got this, so we're gonna give it to you. And these directors come in clutch with these
every
films.
single time.
Yeah, and it's I wonder how they find them. It's like, hey, let me hear your idea about this film, and
right, because we know they're not rolling the dice. They're not gambling to say, oh, maybe they'll do good. Like, they know.
Yeah.
But I just want to know how they know with such little.
Only the mind knows.
That's
the
it.
Marvel mind knows.
They do.
So the director,
we're gonna give a 10 each. So next we're going to talk about the plot and writing a little bit. We're not going to talk about it too much because there's not much to talk about.
We don't want to talk about it. No spoilers.
Right, exactly. But it was great. It was very well done. It was, what I've read, it was the first real comedic written movie. But obviously there's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and 2. And both of those are very comedic.
Yeah, and honestly, Guardians, I think, set up this whole genre of comedy and superhero, friend.
And honestly, I would say even the first Iron Man, which was the first movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, was pretty much a comedy. But that was pretty much because of the chops of Robert Downey Jr., which is a whole other video. But so we're going to give the plot and writing each a 10. Next, we're going to talk about the cinematography a little bit. A
lot of cinematography in this film, it's all pretty much CGI. It's placed on a you know, another planet. There are parts where they go into the woods where you can tell that it was shot here on Earth.
It's still very well done.
Yeah, exactly. So
there's a lot of gaping shots where you get a lot of, you know, especially other worlds. It's hard to make other worlds believable because we obviously haven't seen other worlds. But they do a really good job of that. And the artists in this film, like if you stay for the after credits, there's so many chunks of artists. They just keep going. A couple minutes later, artists. And they all did fantastic.
And the CGI is there, you can see it. But it's just like I don't know if we talked about the DC films, and it's very choppy in DC films.
Yeah.
Except for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman has its own.
It's in its own realm. But if you watch even the Justice League trailers, they're CGI heavy, but they're set in Earth, and so when you set something on Earth and make it CGI heavy, it's hard to believe.
And we always go back to Nolan, always, because Nolan hardly used CGI. But with Marvel films, there's a different aspect in CGI because I don't know if they have a bigger budget because of it or they have a better CGI team.
Just affiliates, third parties, but it just seems to work a lot better with Marvel.
Yeah.
So falling into cinematography, we're going to give that each a 10. And then of course the music score, we usually go pretty much in depth with the music score.
Yeah, because we love the music score, but this film didn't have that much.
Not much music.
Yeah.
I mean, the music you did hear was phenomenal and it was perfect. The songs they used some Led Zeppelin, right?
Yep.
Stuff like that. And then, like in the trailer,
Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Had some, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, they had some Willy Wonka music in
just
there.
some random tracks, but they were just perfect tracks. So I think the director just made perfect choices and the music director made perfect choices. But even at the end of a movie credits, they always show the songs and there's like 3 or 4 or 5 maybe. So,
it's still, the film was
great.
We're big on like films needing music score, but this film didn't even need it. Like it was weird,
it's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, and it makes this film already, you know, a classic.
That much better, and it's deserving of that Rotten Tomatoes score. So we're just gonna give the music score a 10 with an asterisk.
Indecisive 10 because. Yeah.
When it was there, it was great, but there wasn't much there. Final act.
You know, actually, the music score, it felt kind of like Blade Runner a little bit. There's parts where it was a lot more like 80s, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, but we'll talk about the final act. Final act. I mean, that's another Marvel ending, you know. Just
what you come to expect.
Yeah, action packed.
And you're always blown away.
Yeah.
Even though you're expecting and you know that it's gonna end in a big fight scene.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen and they're gonna come through because the good guy always wins in most of these movies.
Yeah, and it's because they fight against each other, Hela and Thor, and they're both siblings.
Which isn't a spoiler.
And let's give kudos to Kate Blanchett and Jeff Goldblum.
Yes. Going back to acting.
Yeah, going back to acting. Jeff Goldblum, he blew me away. He's not just like,
right.
He
wasn't just playing Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, it was actually like another Jeff Goldblum. Like, I give him major kudos. I want to see more of him actually in more Marvel films.
I'm excited.
They do like a side thing with like Korg and.
And Valkyrie too.
Oh yeah, Valkyrie.
Newcomer to the
Beautiful.
universe. She's my favorite.
Yeah.
Honestly. My favorite woman thus far.
She scared me.
She was nice. She had a lot of depth. A lot of depth written into her character and a lot of development out of one movie. So that was really cool to see. But again, the final act. We can't talk about it too much, obviously, because we don't want to spoil anything. But there is, like you've seen in the trailer and in the posters, there's that big wolf thing, beautifully done. Just a dope scene between Hulk and that, and it's crazy. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a must go see.
Must go see, and it's already been out for a week. We're kind of late on the review, but we're never late. You're never late.
But if you haven't seen it, and now you've seen the review, you can go watch it because Unexpert analysis score is a 100, mighty 100, guys. So again, keep up with us, guys. I know we've been a little spotty with the videos here and there, but we're trying to get more consistent. So give this video a like, comment if you can, and we'll see you in the next one.